Alright everybody, how's it going? Once again, Spirit is saying, you guys want to hear about it's what you guys want to hear about. You guys enjoy seeing me deflate put people under pressure, call them out, put you under my knife. But, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, however and whenever you're watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Here for a little show. Let's see what I can vomit out today. Hope everybody's having a blessed day, a blessed weekend. I'm sure everybody tunes in tonight to Miss Desiree and Miss McBee's live. I will be in there too, hanging out with them. Please come by and say hi. Other than that, let's get to this collective reading here real quick. You guys are feeling a little chained down, huh? A little like you're carrying somebody's burden and just throwing your chariot out of whack. How are you doing that today? Make sure you guys are seeing this. Trying to keep my hands under the camera so you guys understand I'm not manipulating nothing or changing anything around on you. That should be a fun story right there. Anything else for it? Oh. Alright. Why would you do that? Insane is a part of it. Oh, there's our information. They wanted to puke that out. Wanted it to come out. Is this the story inside the story? You guys got some stuff going here, that's for sure. You guys see all that? Yep. Alright. Okay. So, some of you guys are starting to carry burdens you don't need to carry, and they're starting to screw with you. Or the collective, or the burdens that are going on out there. You're feeling chained down. You're kind of moving back into wanting to figure out what's going on. Why you're probably not seeing that little bit of abundance that you're hoping to see that's coming in. Why you're not seeing a victory that's coming your way. I think you need to understand that as you start into these new journeys, you're not always going to get automatic attention as you're going through. You're not automatically going to get shoved right into that limelight of being the high priestess, so everybody's going to see you for who you are. They're going to want you to feel a little bit defeated at first as you're doing this stuff, so that way you'll give up on it. They don't want to see you go through and actually master the game all the way through. Because if you go through and master the game all the way through, you're going to see that what you're actually putting out is beautiful and it's great work, and it's going to come to a great companionship, and it's going to break you out of a cycle that you're stuck in right now. It's going to help you grow, help you become better. You're not going to have to, worry so much anymore about the pentacles, or worry about your health, or worry about the dismay of everything. You aren't going to have to worry about the success. You're going to be able to get away from all these day traders and all these people that don't have any goodwill for you. Right? You'll move away from the Emperor. You'll move away from the disappointment. You'll move away from your cup not being poured into. Look at this. You're going to become unhung. You're not going to get interfered with anymore. You're going to move away from the sorrow. Look, you're not going to be hidden anymore. You're not going to have to sit there in the corner wondering what's going on. Make sure your ideas are getting celebrated, not forced to go out on a stage and dance for people. Because pretty soon it's all going to work out. See, pretty soon you're going to catch fire. All that hard work is going to work. All the time you spent in the shadows is going to come out. Pretty soon the snake's going to start crawling up. Your fortune's going to change. You're going to get the breakthrough that you need. Even if it comes with a little bit of sacrifice and not making it with the people you thought it was going to be with. But there's something else that's out there making that decision for you. You can't get lost in everything. Understand that it is a little bit of a competition right now, but you're going to be the one that's going to be toasted up to the top. You're going to see that gain. You're going to sit in the tub and relax. There's somebody coming. Look at. You're going to come in. You're going to go out and have a nice meal, some drinks. Then they're going to have a little to defend. They're going to honor you, maybe offer you something. Or they're going to break you out of a cycle. Because they see that your worthiness is there. They see that you're an empress. You're not just a fake rock star. You're not somebody that's moving with malice and spite. They've seen the strife that you've gone through, the blind justice you had to face, the addictions you've overcome. They want to bring you in some pleasure. They see the work and the change that you've made inside of your life, how the universe is starting to open up for you a little bit, or maybe close off a little bit. But as the universe opens up for you, I think that should be that way, because the universe is opening up. Because we're getting into happiness. We're starting to get our stuff together. We're starting to walk away from the old things, the old bad habits. We're starting to design a new life for ourselves. Because we're tired of seeing the pentacle drain. We're fortunate enough to be able to walk down this road and know that our inner child needs a little bit of help. We're just going to have to do a little bit of extra work. Face that tower moment. Time to become a star. Time to go gather that evidence. Don't let them dominate you. Come out. Know that you're that sword that everybody's looking at. They're going to want to come talk to you. Because you're changing what you're doing. But keep your strength up. Something's coming. You're going to be feeding people some good meals. You're going to be walking away from that disappointment. You're going to get that target off your back. Get rid of all those malice people. The people that just don't care. They want to cause you ruin. Because they didn't think you had the power to actually become who you are. But you knew all along that you had the peace inside of you. And you didn't need their luxury or their BS. You didn't have to worry about any of their crap that was going on. They can live over there in their little lap of luxury, thinking that they're all great and grand, trying to point fingers at everybody because they can't find their own freaking power hierophant. You know, come find a real reader. Come find somebody that actually has power. Come find somebody that actually doesn't sit behind a computer all damn day long, trying to figure out what's going on, or sending you evil little things, or making you listen to AI chatbots that are destroying you and making you feel like shit. Making you face judgment you don't need to face. Yeah, because they're fortunate enough that you're even there for them. To witness them trying to destroy people. Be a false prophet sitting at a head of a table. Guess what? God's coming. Because you're going to stop destroying everybody's happiness. The universe sees what you're doing. They're going to make a change to it, and it's not going to be pleasurable for you. It's probably going to hurt, and it's going to come from out of nowhere, and it's going to be slow, it's going to be painful, and yep, you're going to lose it all because you thought you were that. I don't know if I stayed within my realm or not. Yeah, I'm good. No, we went over. Oh, we got 7 minutes. No, I'm good. I'm good. Good. Defended myself enough. I've dealt with all the bullshit. Dealt with all the disappointment. Dealt with all the domination. Faced my judgment. Now I am being raised up. Because I'm a 3-alarm fire, motherfuckers. Well, hopefully you guys watched all the way to the end. If you did watch all the way in, and you put in that 3-alarm, if you've watched all the way to the end, and you're not one of my regular people, no offense, Laura, you watch all my stuff to the end. I love you to death. And Des. You guys all know. But somebody's going to get this deck that I just got sent. And I don't know how I'm going to give it away. You guys figure it out. Have a good day.